And I'm asking you a question. And you answer my question. I don't know when. I'm asking you a question. If you were there and you seen that as a man, you're there and you see that, are you allowed to jump in? Are you allowed to do something to that person? Professor David here. I got another video for you today, guys. This video, to me, is the most disturbing video that we made because of the simple fact that respect in this country is gone. You can't go no place else and they do crap like this to the elderly and get away with it. It used to be a time when I grew up, the worst of worst criminals, the baddest of baddest of the dudes in the street wouldn't touch the elderly. But today, all bets are off. Respect is gone. I don't care what neighborhood you went into. You used to see old people walk peacefully. You all watched the video of a 68-year-old woman get knocked off a complete flight of stairs, punched in the face on Easter Sunday on the steps of the church.
This was caught on surveillance. It shows the woman going up the church stairs. A suspect dressed in all black is seen running up behind her, and that is when the 68-year-old is punched and goes flying down the stairs of St. Demetrius Greek Orthodox Church.
A 68-year-old woman shoved with so much force, she flies into the air.
This is madness. And the thing that was even more sickening than the event was the fact that there was no outrage. No outrage. Okay? That's the kind of crap that should have stopped traffic. That's the kind of crap people should get together, march in the street, go down to City Hall, and demand changes. Demand something else to happen. That day, people should have been protesting, blocking traffic, stopping the bridges, stopping the tunnels. Because how much more? What has to happen? What has to happen in order for the people to come together? That could have been your mother, your grandmother, your mother, your sister, a member of your family. This is crazy. Kids are being shot every day. No one gives a damn. No one cares. People getting pushed in the subway, punched in the face. No one cares. So you tell me, what has to happen in order for people to care? The moral fabric of this country is in the toilet because there's no more God, there's no more respect. They're telling you you can't pledge, they're telling you you can't pray, they're telling you what you can't do. Everything that we were brought up on, decency, basic common decency and respect, it's not being taught to the next generation, and it's all gone. They're trying to strip everything away and telling you to accept it, that it's okay. So I'm asking you, what the hell is it gonna, what has to happen? What is it gonna take? We're talking to a 68-year-old woman. It's bad enough you robbed her on Easter Sunday. But you threw her down a flight of stairs, she busted her head open, and then you got the balls to stay there and ramble through her pockets and take her car, and there's no outrage. Nothing. I'm looking on the bridges and the tunnel on the news, nothing. But let the wrong thing happen to the wrong person in the wrong neighborhood. And watch how fast people gather. Watch how fast we're having visuals. Watch how fast we blocking the street because there's money to be made. See, there's money to be made off of those type of cases, right? Cop shoot somebody. Watch how fast you block the streets because there's money to be made. But there ain't no money to be made off a 68-year-old woman. So nothing. Zero. Nothing. And I don't know how you feel about it. But to me, that's a lot of crap. Because the things we should be outraged about in this world, in this city of ours, we're not. Kid gets shot in the head. No big deal. No big deal. 14, 15 people get shot in one weekend. Nah, nothing. Okay? Nothing at all. Let somebody defend themselves and kill a guy who's trying to hurt them, then what happens? Huh? What happens then? It all depends, right? This has to stop. And the only way it's going to stop, people, is if we put our foot down at some point. Because if not, it's over. It's over. And I'm asking you a question. And you answer my question. I don't know when. I'm asking you a question. If you were there and you seen that as a man, you're there and you see that, are you allowed to jump in? Are you allowed to do something to that person? What if you would have did to them the same thing he did to that woman? Would you be allowed to do that? Or would your behind be in jail? Or would I go to jail for that? If I picked him up and threw him down the flight of stairs and gave him a concussion, I'll be in cuffs, right? These laws need to change. See, people are taking advantage of us because there's no punishment. People are taking advantage of us because we can't do nothing about it. Because the law says we're not allowed to defend ourselves against thugs. They can do what the hell they want to us, and it's okay. No, it don't work like that. One of these days, one of them guys are going to meet the wrong person. And guess what? Tides are going to be turned. And when it happens, I don't want to see no marching. I don't want to see no screaming. I don't want to see no protests. I don't want to see no pictures of the victim when they're 7 and 8 years old. Because I know what it's like to have a 15-year-old kid put a gun to my head and pull the trigger. Luckily for me, he didn't know what the hell he was doing. And I have the skills that I have, or I would not be here talking to you. I would be a dead man. He didn't hesitate. He was 15. I had a rap sheet this long. And when they contacted his father said, attempted murder? Oh, to hell with that. Hung up the phone on the detective. Hung up the phone. Say, enough is enough. Guys, you may not be lucky, but some of you don't have the skills. Some of you don't have the skills, just like that lady didn't have the skills. See? It's wrong. And you guys know it's wrong. So fix it.